Testing, testing, test. All right, let's get right into it. I just came back from a haircut, pretty clean, nothing crazy. I got a one on the sides, but make this real quick before I gotta go to class. In like 10 minutes, I gotta leave, so let's make this quick. I'm fired up. Got my energy drink. Let's get this rolling. We had news today. Actually, we did, but like not really. Yeah, I mean Trump was speaking. Oh, you can do alerts now. Trump's speaking again. A lot of things going on. Greenland and tariffs, all that stuff. But no news to wait for. Let's get straight into the trade. Today, I marked down in my journal that I didn't really have a bias. I guess I was like a little bullish, but also I can see it becoming bearish. I wrote down that depending on what happens at 9 a.m., how this 8 a.m. candle closes, but it's gonna determine it. But also we entered before that candle close, and I'll tell you why. So, I mean, at this point we were like above this fair value gap. Looks like we were going to invalidate it, and yeah, we eventually did and closed above all these highs and invalidated these fair value gaps. But yeah, I was kind of bullish because I mean we were selling off hard. It doesn't mean that we're gonna keep going down, or it doesn't mean we're gonna go up. It just I had like some sort of discretion that eventually we're gonna want to go up to take out or to fill this new week opening gap. And when I was looking at the chart earlier, we actually filled it on the mini chart, but did not on the micro chart. So that's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, because like people are gonna be I don't know. You get it if you get it, but yeah, we didn't hit that on the micro chart, so it's like I don't know. But like I said, I didn't really have. I was just like trying to react off a price. So this trade was based on a 15-minute fair value gap getting filled and getting a clean rejection out of it, and also a 5-minute gap getting respected as well. So we can go market open, right? Market kind of made this retracement, which was the retracement into a 5-minute gap and also into a 15-minute gap. So price came in, right? Let's put on the drawings back. So at this moment, it's not even 10 minutes into market open. It's like 5 minutes. We already filled it pre-market, but we came down, 5 minutes to market open. We actually did not close below this. We did not invalidate this fair value gap. So we're still respecting it. So there could have been two things right here. We could have, we swept liquidity right before market open. So that could be a potential short entry, which I was kind of looking at too. We're getting a retracement to equilibrium, whatever, and then look for a reaction down. But if you're looking at the higher time frames, that's what I saw right here. At the 15-minute, I saw, wow, we're actually filling in this gap right here. Depending on what's going to happen when this 15-minute candle closes is going to determine what I want to do. So I was looking at the 15-minute time frame, and yeah, we were like very close to invalidating it. But this right here, we got a rejection out of it, and this is where you could have had an entry. And I saw a lot of influencers and people in the industry that took longs today. This was their entry, which should have been mine, which I'll get into. I need to learn from, but yeah, that was the most optimal entry for these longs, because we get a clear rejection. Sure, we invalidate this 1-minute gap, which if I was looking for shorts, this would have been an entry, because we invalidate this gap, and then yeah, that's the liquidity sweep, all that liquidity sweep, 5-minute confirmation, all that, 5-minute retrace, 1-minute breaker structure. But I was just monitoring. At this point, I was monitoring the 15-minute gap. So yeah, that was happening, and then a couple minutes later, we get this rejection. I'm looking at the 15-minute. I mean, like, whoa. Like, yeah, if we wanted to be bearish, we would invalidate this 15, and then yeah, go lower. But we're just clearly rejecting off of it. That is a sign to me that we want to go higher. So I waited a little bit. I was like, I want to enter this, but it's kind of really early, and I want to be sure. That was really just the main thing. I wanted to be sure, and also just like I was hesitant because I guess because I lost yesterday. So that is something to learn from. I'm just gonna be real. I guess it's fear that I was gonna lose, but yeah, I just need to trust it and just execute. But it's because I was also, I guess, looking for shorts potentially. So it's like kind of like so much things going on at once, and I don't know what I really want. But I mean, this is a clean rejection and reaction. And I guess I'm just basing this off previous stuff that happened in the past, like taking these continuations and getting stopped out really quick, and taking before the macro. I was fine taking this before the macro. It's just I was just hesitant. I'm just being real. But yeah, I ended up entering right here. Still got a decent fill. Had my stop right here. I wanted to have it below this, but I was in 3 contracts, and why isn't my stuff on? Okay, I gotta wrap this up in a few. Yeah, why isn't my executions on? That's pretty unfortunate. Oops. And why are we on the macro chart now? Well, my executions don't want to show up. I don't got time for this right now. Well, here's the proof on the whatever you want to call it. I mean the fun bids. So I went in 4 on here, risking 500, and I went in with 3 contracts right here. If I put it right here, this would have been like $400 stop loss, I think, if I can remember right. I was like, damn, that is way too much. I think I can do it right here. Oh, this is why. I'm not even logged in. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 3 contracts right there. So let's do it. Let's see. So let's say I was in 3. I wanted to have it right here. Yeah, $400 stop loss. Instead, I had it right here I was risking about 300. Price could have easily retraced and stopped me out and then went that direction. But I'm happy it did it. I'm grateful it did it. And yeah, we just slap TP. Break even was based on just this internal high. A lot of people had their take profits right here and their entry right here for like a 1-to-1. I had my take profit, my one and only take profit based on this unfilled 1 hour. Marked it right here, this blue line, perfectly, and you could have easily targeted these highs. And we ended up slapping them, taking them out, and then market ended up doing whatever it wants to do. But yeah, that was the trade. I kind of got to go. I'm in a rush. Might honestly remake this, but I'll watch it back and see if it's a good video. But upload this when I get home. I don't really have time. I gotta go right now. But yeah, W trade. W day. This is the P&L. Pretty solid day. This might be my biggest day on this account, if I remember. And then yeah, we got a big size win on the evals. We are now slightly up on these accounts. Now we are now in the green. Trade frequency has been high this month, but for good reason. I feel like taking high probable setups and executing when I need to. So yeah, let's keep going. Feels good, can't lie. That's about 3K on the day, 3.1. Very grateful, and probably my biggest day yet. But yeah, that's it. God bless.